Hello doll family, welcome back to Super Buddies Forever. Some of you know that I am into a Polly Pocket project in the Polly Pocket size. Not too often I am into Barbies, but having been burned out from my project, I felt it was, I was just looking around and I fell in love with this Barbie. It's not too often that Barbie, especially non-articulated, jumps out at me, but these did, and they come with little dolls. We're going to open these, of course, and so I thought I would review these separately. I've shown them, or they will be shown on my Polly Pocket slow moving project dollhouse story, but I thought, I didn't look deep to see if somebody else had done this, but it was hard to see them all together, so I thought this would be a great opportunity to do them all together. Of course, pause that if you want to see it and read it. These are from, oh goodness, I forget what year. I'll have to put that down on the bottom. We had Whitney, Jenna, and Stacy. This is Whitney. And they all come with little Polly Pocket dolls, if you haven't noticed, and a backpack. And when you open up the backpack, it has a dollhouse. Barbie herself has, did I already show this? Barbie herself has 3 little pockets to put them in. And I think these will look really good next to my Polly Pocket castle, as if it's their dollhouse. And I just realized I didn't have Stacy size at all in any doll, so I went for it and got all 3. It's gonna take me a little bit to open them up, and I'm sure this is not gonna be a short video because there's a lot to look at. There was so many wonderful surprises opening these, a couple bad things which I'll point out, but such fun. Right off the hop, I can't help thinking of J Squared. He's been going on a frenzy buying vintage dolls, and it's been so fun to see what he's been getting and his excitement and joy. Like many of us, we're not thrilled with our other doll choices, and he's been catching up, and this just makes me think of him. He has the most wonderful, my favorite bride Barbie of all. I'm looking very forward, Jay, to your review on that, and thank you again. It's been absolutely adorable and fun. You are adorable, watching your gains to your collection, which are fantastic. So let's start with Barbie. Oh, and just so you all know, this is going to be very long because there's so much to talk about. So you might want to put this one in your watch later if you're interested. So here is the Barbie. These are from 1994 when I showed it in the video journal type dollhouse thing, dollhouse story. I couldn't remember it. It's 1994. This one was a Hills exclusive, which was a department store at the time, which has now since closed up. And I've never seen any of these in the store. I knew nothing about them. It was just a fluke that I was looking up Polly Pocket dolls, and it popped up, and I was infatuated. Yeah. I thought as well that her poof had fallen off because it was brighter in the picture than it is in person. It is not, obviously. And her hair is pretty with this crimping that's different. I had to cut a little bit of it out because it was all kind of different shapes. Her shoes in the picture as well show as yellow, and these are pink. No big deal. Okay, these earrings. No, I don't like them. They just cheapen. Okay, I'll have to get those out later. I'll set them aside. I won't throw them out, but I'm not in love with those earrings. Those are really corny, and take that away and she looks much better. That's just my personal opinion. These little Polly Pocket dolls are so cute. It's so nice to have some extras. I have a compact over here for you to see some size differences if that is of any interest to you. So it's really neat to have these in addition to have as little friends in the compacts with my little collection. I got some stands too. These are not so great for Barbie, but the other ones are fabulous. I'm going to as well do a video on that because I was doing some research because I couldn't not have these little ones, the preteens, on stands, and I want them up right away so that I'll share what I've learned along the way. Okay, what's next? Next we have, well, let me show you. This was the start. If you're new to us and curious, I found this at a secondhand store, and this has created everything that's happening in my Polly Pocket world. She just had nothing on. I have her hamburger dress on. So to me, she seems like kind of comparable, a little bit bigger than what would be American Girl style. So when they're next to the castle, that's how the display is going to mean something to me to have it all together. So let's start next with Janet, our African American young lady, who is too cute. And she looks stunning in the red. These stands take just a second, but they are definitely worth the effort. Okay, so she is a cutie pie. Oh, does she have an African American? Oh, and that's what I wanted to show you on these. This was one of the surprises that really stunk. Let's look at her first. For one, it's cute. All their shoes matched their earrings, matched their rubber band. That was just a nice little treat. These ones have plastic pockets where Barbie had solid one. And it's sweet because like she looks like she's on the bicycle when in fact she's not. She's in there. So that was something I wanted to show you. It's not too often that, well, I mean, I've heard leaving things in box is terrible. And this is the biggest example I have ever seen of why in this case. So she's an African American little Polly Pocket, Bluebird style. Neat. So I've had to, what they did was they sewed that little plastic on there to hold them in place, and it has, I can't say dried out because it's not dried out. It's actually sticky and glue-like. So I've been sitting here picking that out and cleaning those up. I am amazingly glad that I opened these and won't let them sit around. If you have them, you might want to consider them. Like I said, it's gluey, it's not dry. And it sticks. It doesn't crumble off. The shoes were a different case, so that's something you might want to have a peek at and check out. Oh, and hers was cute. Her set, each of them. Oh, I forgot to show. Barbie's got painted on panties. She's got little shorts. Culottes. They're not culottes, but hers are shorts. Each one has a little bit different. Oh, and was hers one piece, and hers is all one piece. Her outfit, way too cute. What I didn't do is I didn't look in their backpacks. I wanted to wait and do it with you and see what's going on. Yeah, this is gonna get really long. How is that stuck in there? So again, we got the thing that looks like a bicycle, and the little Polly Pocket is in there. She's got flowers. She looks like she might be African American too, which is really wonderful. So let me open it up for the first time ever. Oh, look at how sweet that is. So that's her backpack. So her backpack is a school, and you're supposed to lay that and you can play. What a fantastic treat. I don't know what that's for, but there's some, oh no, don't drop those. Be careful then. So there's some little plastic pockets in there. Polly Pocket goes in the pocket. So you can actually play with each of those. Fantastic. Love it. I won't waste time putting those back nice. Next we have Whitney. Whitney is our redhead. And quite the little cutie pie. Her glasses were not on her in the box. They fell down. I don't understand them. Why do they have this little funky thing? She is another cutie. One of my few redheads. I don't have a lot of redheads too. She, on the other hand, has a skirt. You know, tell them, Panda. And she has this piece under here to hold that down. So that was a little surprise I did not expect. Again, her, oh no, wait a minute. Her rubber band doesn't match. I was wrong on that one. Sorry about that. But her earrings do. They're going to match. Now on the shoes, they were dried out rubber bands. So those are pretty easy to get off. That took a little bit of work, but not bad. So she's got two Polly Pockets here in her little clear pocket. Oh yeah, see, I got to work on getting more of that out. Okay, and this one, I don't know if that's an apple. or a teacher maybe. The colors on these are fun too. They're so bright and cheerful. Whereas they had crimped hair, this one's just got wavy hair. Very nice. Put her in there quickly. Whoops. Yeah, that's not for play. So here's her little thing. Now she's got another one like the first one with little balloons, but a different color hair and a different color balloons. So that makes her a little different. She's flying a plane. Look at these details. Like these are... Oh, I am so glad I waited, and so glad, oh, a little bit of discoloration on there. These are like wonderful. You don't see these details these days. Okay, so her backpack is the playground, and she can play in the playground. Put her in there. Go down the slide. I don't know what this middle one is for. How would you do that? Maybe it's just to keep it open. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that's very, very cute. Very cute. Now, in comparison to the Bluebird compact ones, pretty much hard to tell the difference between the two. And I'm sure as we looked at the back of the box, this was to promote those compacts. So that works out nice. Okay, we'll leave that down here. I don't like the glasses. Probably will keep that off. And then we have Stacy with an I-E, not a Y. Oops. Okay. She is a cutie too. All right. So she has crimped blonde hair and is Barbie's little preteen sister. We know that. What did I have? Okay, so her rubber band had come off, was disintegrating, and it was also gummy. It wasn't dried up, it was gummy. So I had to change that really fast, and I'm going to change those ones before I put them up. And even brushing it to get it off with my fingernail, hoping to do that, it stuck into her hair. So that's a real bummer. I'm going to have to clean that out. Not too pleased. That was one of the bad things. Most of this is all good though. She's too cute. Some of them make her rubber bands match. Their hair is all very, very soft. I didn't mention that for all of them. Really, really, really soft. Gotta love that. Now she's got some cute ones. Look at hers in the car. It's got a hat and a little purse in its hand. I don't know the names of all of these at all. And here's Polly. Looks more like not a bathing suit, but a short suit with some pigtails. Very, very cute. I highly doubt I will remember all that stuff. And then her outfit is actually two pieces, and hers is more like a leotard with snaps, which, like I said, I was opening, and it was so delightful that all these little changes. I love that they all have socks. Well, I mean, too cute. They definitely have the 1990s vibe, but at the same time, they have so much extra going on that they're like totally worth I don't know. And these averaged, she was under 20 and these were just under 20 each too, which I thought was great because some of these go from 30 each. So I was pretty excited. And at first I found them for 15 and I had them in my save list, and I didn't do it because I was being a cheapskate, as Alex says. And I let them pass. I got sold so fast. And I was like, I knew I should have, and I didn't. But I was trying to have self-control. At least I didn't pay $30 each, so that's... I think I'm ahead of the game. All right, so this is Stacy's very bright pink backpack. Now she looks very much like the first one. That is my first Bluebird compact, by the way, if you haven't watched the other thing. Very much the same, different clothes, different color shoes, colors. Changes that up sweetly. I'm gonna be so careful not to lose these. So careful. I can see the stuff falling and going into the Monster High campground forest. That will really stink. All right, so her, oh geez, why did I do that? I did that the last time too. Oh, silly. Okay, so this one is a bedroom. She's got her dresser, table, bed, and looks like, I don't know, oh, this one's got a little bit of goo on it. I'll have to get some stuff out and wipe that. I don't know what that is. Okay, yuck. I washed my hands before I did all this. These ones are very gluey. If you have these in box and you're not doing it for value money-wise, you might want to unbox these ones. Is it the glue? I don't know what the glue is holding on. Very interesting. Okay, so that's her backpack. So lots of nice little surprises, and just out of if anybody happens to be into Polly Pocket and they're not watching the other thing, I thought I'd show this really quick. This is a Bluebird compact where they started out from. Polly Pocket in your hand, put it in your pocket. Obviously, you all know that. That's old news. So this was my first compact. I'm pretty excited about it. And I just wanted to show size differences. So Bluebird had it and then Mattel took over. They switched up and made it more Barbie-like. The head turns on these new ones and the arms are a little different. And they got separated feet. But their sizes are very dramatically different. So these don't necessarily perfectly interchange with each other. When I was looking at this stuff, the same with this size Polly Pocket, there's some click-on ones that I don't think were the same either, so they were really confusing me, and I didn't have an outlet. I didn't dig deep enough either to find some videos that showed this, so I thought I would show that. So it works for sitting around and putting there, but not fully interchangeable. So that one comes with the more building style that are brighter and more a house compared to a compact. All right, was there anything else I wanted to tell about these besides them being awesome? And I can't wait to take them upstairs and put them next to the castle, even though the castle's not going to be done for a very long time. All right, if you have any questions, please comment down below. Of course, I shall answer usually within 2 to 3 days. Been taking a break on that, and let me know. Have you ever seen these? Had them? And my excitement with Polly Pocket is fairly new. I hope you're not minding my corniness. And there is some people who are really getting a kick out of the Polly Pocket being added. So thank you to you for following along, and definitely jump in with stories and questions or comments or whatever. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a nice day. See you next time.